Díomh Macordia. Hello friends. Fáilte nó fáilte arás chuig ma canal YouTube. So as usual, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is a weekly check-in for April, and I think I would consider this a budget breakdown video, but not in the standard sense, more in the sense that I ignored my budget and now I'm having a breakdown. Lol! Yeah, the wheels fell off this month. After reading Santos O'Garro's book, The Money Mentor, I really, she goes into the psychology of money and spending, which is really interesting, and I'm definitely an emotional spender. So just for a bit of background, I would have grown up quite poor, and until just a handful of years ago, I would have been on a low income, but would have been totally fine at surviving, really good at budgeting and prioritising. My priority back in the day was always travelling, and even though I had very little left over at the end of the month, I was really able to make that stretch and save and still do trips and things that I love to do on a low income. Now in the last few years I'm on a higher income, and I suppose my expenses have increased with the rise in the cost of living and inflation, but I've also, bought a house, upgraded my car, things like that. So there's a combination of existence being more expensive, but also a bit of lifestyle creep. But yes, I'm dithering now because I'm panicking about all of this stuff. But no, it's going to be fine. I suppose what triggered my emotional spending this time around, my baby sister immigrated to Australia, which is wonderful. She's having a great time. It was the right decision for her. But I was really lonesome. And I decided that I would just get tap with all of my cards, my credit card, my Revolut card, my debit card. So yeah, I've completely ignored my budget. I haven't cash stuffed in the last few weeks, and the wheels have just come completely off. The wheels are off, the gloves are off, my budget's butt naked. But yes, I suppose one saving grace is this paycheck, so I get paid on the 25th of every month. This paycheck is my annual bonus for last year, and I'm hoping it will be a big, massive one. I'm not sure what it will be yet because of tax, because we get paid our monthly paycheck, our annual bonus, and I have a few other items, like the company has a really good healthcare scheme, but they will charge me that this month as well for the year coming, and while I don't have to pay the money for it, the company pays for me and my partner to be in the health scheme. It does come under my salary as benefit in kind, so it does increase my tax liabilities for that paycheck. So I am going to be paying a lot of tax in this paycheck, hence why I'm not sure how much of my bonus I'm going to get. I'm hoping, fingers, toes, eyes, everything crossed, that I receive around 5,000. So hopefully that is the case. And if I do receive that much, my priorities will be pay my credit card off, clear that is number one. Number two is complete the Australia fund. And number three is pay a lump sum off my car loan. So yeah. As well, I said there, that I want to clear my credit card. So I have added to my debt. Jesus, talk about a Freudian slip. Debt, not death. debt. DEBT. I have added to my debt in April, which isn't great, but look, it is what it is. And I'm just drawing a line under the month of April from a financial perspective. I'm white knuckling it until I get paid at the end of the month. And then I'm going to reset, restart and refresh in May. Like, I know what I need to do, thanks to being in this community. And I'm just going to do it from scratch once I get paid on the 25th. All of the good habits I've learned from you guys, I'm going to enable those next month. So there's no point me pulling my hair out now. I've done it already and I just need to resolve everything I've done. So I added to my debt this month. So I have just under €1,000 added to my credit card, which isn't great, but like I said, I'll have it paid off before the end of this month, and it'll be cleared before it adds any interest. So fingers crossed that the taxman doesn't take all my dough, and that I still have a good chunk of my annual bonus from last year's work once I get paid on the 25th. So that's it. That's my mumbled, panicked kind of monthly update for you guys. And now we'll get into the actual cash stuffing. So I want to do a weekly check-in. So I'm going to have a look at my different categories. And while I cash stuff, my boyfriend prefers card. So what we do is we split all of these categories 50-50. I cash stuff in my gorgeous planning and finance binder. And he has a vault on our Revolut app, and he pays for stuff digitally, and he stuffs digitally. So I will be giving you an update on both. So food, I know for a fact our food budget on the Revolut app is a 0. To be fair, my boyfriend does the majority of the food shopping because I work from home and he goes to the office, so he is very good and stops at the supermarkets on the way home. So, like I said, there's nothing in the vault on Revolut, so this is what we have for our food budget so far. So 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, not bad. So 40, and then we have €15 worth of Tesco vouchers. Online. So that's €55 to the end of the month, which isn't bad. So this is just some random shrapnel from the food budget. I'm going to put it into Tarrulla, which is rollover. Browsla is fuel, and when I say fuel, I mean things for our stove. So coal, firelighters, peat, all of that good stuff. So 20, 45, 50, that's good. Cot is cats in Irish. And we have 20, 40, 5, 50, and there's €5 in the Revolut vault, so €55, which is good. Chowlach is household. So we stuff this with rollover from Bia from food. And if we sell any furniture or anything like that on Dundee or one of those websites. So Chowlach household has €13 in Revolut, and we have 25, 28, 50. It's 28 and 13 is 38, 41. That's not bad. 41 euros, and we use Chowlach household to buy bulk items, so like big bags of rice, cleaning products, things like that. Argid Tashka is savings, and normally I stuff this with my budgeted payment towards our lump sum savings for our mortgage at the end of the year. And I will say, because as I mentioned at the start of this video, the wheels have fallen off, so I've been dipping in and out of this. So today's cash stuffing is coming from this, so I don't think we'll be making a savings payment this month. But right now there's 140. So yeah, we'll see how we go. I may need this. So yeah, so I don't think there'll be any money going against our mortgage lump sum again this month, which is a shame. But look, we do what we can do. Tarola, I just stuffed that, so that's rollover, and I basically build this up until it's about a fiver, and then I stuff Chowlach, which is the household Misha, so that's going to be stuffed with this. So 50 euros is for the rest of this month. I generally allow 25 euros a week for kind of misc spending for myself, so it's for things like if I want to take away coffee, or if I go to the shop and buy chocolate or pastries or things like that, you know, just random bits, or if I go to Sostrin and Green and pick up some crafty bits, which I've been known to do. So 50 is for the rest of this month. Petrol is still at 50, which is what I budgeted for the month. So yeah, that's still good. And then douche lawn is my challenges envelope, and we have 1, 5, 20. I owe it 10 and I owe it another 5, so we've got 20, 35. Okay, so 35 should be in there. And my challenges the only challenge I'm currently doing is this homemade one, which is health is wealth. So I work from home and I don't move my backside very much, and I basically wanted to get a bit more active, so I'm currently bribing myself with this homemade tracker. So anytime I go to the gym, go for a run, do yoga, I'm going to colour in one of these hearts, and I'm going to put 5 euros from my misc spending money, that 25 euros a week, into this. So yeah, that's it. I also have the 70k one, so my goal really is to start naturally reaching 70k steps a week, which I wasn't doing because I work from home, and yeah, I just don't move. So that's what On Douche Lawn is about. And the money from my Douche Lawn envelope, my challenges envelope, ends up in this glorious piece of financial sorcery, which is an Iris Budgets binder, a 4K binder. And this is basically my Australia sinking fund. So my budget I'm hoping to reach by May is 4K, and currently I must count this in a minute, but the minimum I can stuff into this gorgeous binder is 50 euros. So I will be doing that now. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go and get a pen so I can colour this in, because I went for a 7k run yesterday, and then I'll get the money to stuff this lovely envelope. So 10, and I owe another 5, so 15, 20, 35. Let me see if this makes sense. So Does it make sense if I put 50 euros in and take 15 out? No, it doesn't, because there should be 25, not 50 in there. What am I gonna do? Actually, perfect. Okay, woo! An old sneaky cash condensing there, you guys. You're welcome. So I'm going to put these into Misha. So this is for next week. Can you hear the tiny dusty cogs turning in my brain? Okay, so this is for this week. And I owe my Douchlan 15 euros because I haven't added the run from yesterday. So I'm going to do this. 35. So this is my spending money for this week. Okay, that makes sense. And this can go back here. I really want to stuff the 4K binder though. So what I might do is just take the hit from next week. Yeah, well, I'm just going to take the hit from next week. So I've got 35, so I need 15. So I'm going to do this. So I've reduced my spending next week, my discretionary spending, to 10 euros. And I am going to stuff the binder. Lads, it's happening live. Live and off the cuff. So I've got 50. Let's see if there is an open 50 somewhere. Yes, okay. So let's count this bad boy up. So as well, if you haven't seen me talk about this before, I also have a Revolut vault. I use my current account as just kind of a deposit account where all my bills come from, my paycheck is paid into it, and then I budget a specific amount of money for kind of variable spending, and that goes into my Revolut app. In Revolut, I then have a couple of different vaults, and I do roundups and kind of weekly, maybe €5, €10 payments from that variable spending in my Revolut. And the focus right now is on the Australia vault. So I've got the roundup functionality enabled there, as well as a weekly amount that goes in. So once my Revolut vault hits 500 euros, I remove it and I stuff this. So let's see. So we have in the Iris Budgets binder right now, we have, and I haven't marked this off because I don't have any Sharpies. I need to invest at some stage. So 100, 150, 300, 400, 450, 500, 700, 750, 850, 900, 1100. That's amazing. So 1100 plus there's 355 in a vault on Revolut. So 1100 plus 355 equals, that's not bad, 1455. Okay, that's great. So 1455. Let's see. So 1455 is amazing. if you haven't seen my bullet journal before, here is kind of financial goals tracker I created at the start of the year. So my 3 priorities are like the big initial goals were save a lump sum for the mortgage. So this tracker, every line is worth about €333. We're not saving this month again, so it's not going to be coloured in. Savings is for my Australia fund, so hopefully we definitely will be colouring this in. Each line is worth €270, so yeah, we definitely will. And then car loan is $460 a line, so I think we should be in a good position to colour the second one in there. So let's do that. So 1455 divided by 270 equals 5. Yes, okay, amazing. So we're going to colour in 3 more. Boom, 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 ba-dum. So it's not all tears and butt naked budgets this month. Some progress has been made in spite of me. So look at that, amazing. And the next one is the car loan. So my car loan started off at 6,800 at the start of this year, minus, and it's now down to 5,333. So 1,465 is the difference. That's how much I've paid off so far this year. And then divide that by 460. Yay! I get to colour in too. That's amazing. Okay, that's good. This one is taking ages to colour in, so it's nice that I get to colour in too. Okay, this was nice. It was good to end on this note. All is not lost, it seems. So yes, €10. So we're gonna be keeping it a bit tight this month for my personal spending. Normally at this stage of the weekly check-in, any coins or anything like that I'd put in my coin jar. But I'm going to keep them because I think I'm going to need them this week. So I have I have more coins than I thought. Big coins, that's good. So I've got 15, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, we've got about 20 euros. That's not bad actually. Okay, that's better than I thought. Thanks to last week's shrapnel. See, that's again classic. You can tell that I was literally just handing in coins, like not coins, handing in big notes and just not looking at the coins. Like it was all autopilot, kind of reactionary, emotional spending. But look, I'm not going to beat myself up too much about it. It was stupid. It's done. I'm feeling the impact of it now. It is happening. Like if this had to happen this year, it's happening at potentially the best possible time for me to be able to minimise the impact of it, because I will be getting my annual bonus in a couple of weeks. And despite absolutely losing the run of myself and my finances this month, and having a breakdown about my budget, the rules and the habits that I've gotten used to and implemented as part of this journey have meant that while I've been absolutely off grid and off track and everything, the mechanisms I've set up are still working in my financial favour. I am reducing that car loan. I am increasing those savings. So yes, not a great month, not a hugely positive update, but I do think it's a sign that the mechanisms I've put in place are working. So yeah, that's it from me. And not my usual vibe potentially, but normally I have been, start of the year, I've been very focused and frugal, and really, I suppose, motivated to hit my financial goals. And I suppose I was a bit burnt out from it. I think I was too focused on it. There wasn't enough leeway. But so that when I hit one kind of dip in the road, I just went phew and flew off. But you know, it is what it is. So that's my weekly update. This is potentially going to be the longest video I've ever created. But as per usual, Goibh míle maith agaibh. So thank you all very, very much for choosing to spend this time with me. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoy my content or just want to support little old emotional wreck me, please like and subscribe. And if you think any of the humans in your life would enjoy this content, share. Sharing is caring. But I hope you all have a fantastic week and that your finances are financing to the best of their abilities. And yeah, take care. Slán. Slán. Goodbye. Thank you.